It's a beautiful Saturday, hopefully where you are. It is nice where I am. I just got back from my sister's. But today we are actually going to be launching Spooky Speedy Saturday. We're picking up from last Saturday, and today we're going to be featuring some Halloween stuff. And it'll be a train, an event where you have sales back to back to back. I'm kicking it off. I'm going to be live for about 15 minutes, which is like crunch time. Like, which makes this really exciting is because everybody's just moving through it. And so I'm going to be live for about 15 minutes. I'm going to sell a few things, and then we're going to pass it off to Tara, Vintage and Vino, and it's going to carry off throughout the night. So I'd like to invite anyone who is over on Facebook and YouTube to come and join us on niknax.net. That is niknax.net. This is where we're having our sales today. So you have to be on niknax.net in order to participate, in order to hang out and to see what we've got for sale. So please come over. Please join us. I'm going to get over to YouTube real quick and switch us over to subscribers only, and then I'll get started. So how is everyone today? Oh, thanks. It's from Goodwill. Of course. All right, let me see here. Get switched over. Subscribers. So if you're over on YouTube, you will have had to have been subscribed for 2 years in order to comment. All the more reason to come on over and join us on Niknax. You can still hang out over there. You just can't comment unless you have been subscribed for 2 years, which I know is a lot, but that's just how it has to be. All right, so please take a peek at my Buy It Now, the little store icon somewhere on the screen, and you can check out some of the things I have featured there from all around the marketplace. I selected whatever I could find for Halloween, and so I have some cool stuff in there. The Buy It Nows do not belong to me. They belong to other sellers in our marketplace, and I know that they appreciate when you guys make purchases from them whenever I do these launches. But we're going to get started. I hope everybody's excited. I hope everyone's excited for Halloween. All right, let me get over my auctions. Let's see here. I guess I should run pre-bids first, just to make sure we get through that, because we're limited to only 15 minutes. So we're going to just start right off, like, on a high note. We're going to sell this Blenko pumpkin. So I hope that you guys are ready for that. Let me grab it. It's right over here. Let me put you guys up so that we're eye level. And all right, I guess let's go. So this is a Blenko pumpkin. It would have had a sticker, and obviously it no longer has a sticker, but there she is. She's absolutely beautiful. There's the bottom. I was a little tempted to keep it. I'm not going to lie, but here we are. So we're going to sell it. This will be our first item of the Spooky Speedy Saturday train. So let's get it started. I guess we're starting at $31, and it is running for 20 seconds. I don't see a ruler here. The measurements are in the description, but I don't seem to have a ruler with me. So there you go. It's maybe about like 4.5 inches. Ooh, let's see if I was right. I'm a little curious. View listing. 0 detail. Oh, 4 inches. It's 4 inches. Yeah, look at that. 4 inches. Does it glow? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's check. No, it does not. There is no glow. That is going to Cassie Cat. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the Blenko pumpkin. First item of the event. So that is going to you. Absolutely. I'm going to set it right over here very carefully. We're going to keep going. We've got 10 more minutes. It's crazy. I see why you guys get stressed about these 15-minute time slots. It is a little bit stressful. I'm not going to lie. I think this is my first time actually selling stuff in my 15 minutes. Sandy's laughing because she would have sold 40 already. All right, let me grab this thing. So when I first bought this, and for a while after, I thought I would keep it, but I finally decided to part ways with it. It's a fantastic hobbyist piece. I just love his face. He's got a good face. I always judge hobbyist pieces by their eyes, and I think they really nailed it on this one. I think they really nailed it. So there was, let me see. Oh, maybe I made that up. Oh, here it is. There's a little chip on the back of his ear that somebody touched up. So that was definitely worth mentioning. And he is signed on the bottom J and M. Other than that, that's all we got. So it is an owl. Oh, I'm sorry, an owl. It's a bat hugging a pumpkin. So we're gonna start it at $12, and it is running. Most challenging pumpkin carving you've done? Oh my goodness. I mean, for me, it's just like the little triangle nose, and then to get like the smile, and that's me. I don't really do the complicated ones. It's not me. I'm like, all right, kids. But you know what's funny is I'm actually allergic to pumpkin. Isn't that crazy? Like raw pumpkin, like if I stick my hand into a pumpkin, I break out in this horrible rash. So, that's my excuse for not having any really amazing. I know, of course I am. It just makes sense, right? All right, Vintage RN, thank you so much. Congratulations on this. Maybe a little sad to see it go, but I'm happy it's going to a good home. So I'll set him right over here. I know, no one's probably surprised that I'm allergic to pumpkin. Yeah, when you like get up in there and you like start digging it out, like my whole handle turned red and like get all bumpy and stuff. It's horrible. I'm like, all right, kids, if we're doing this, you've got to be the ones to scoop out all the guts, okay? Because it's not me. All right, let me grab this. So this is a girly, Gurley, candle, which they are collectible. This was originally 49 cents. It still has the plastic wrap on it. Now, I do want to caution you before I sell this that if you are anywhere in the South and it's risky with the heat, please keep that in mind, because if the package gets too hot, it may melt. But I had to bring these candles because I've had them for so long and they're so neat. They're so cool, and they are vintage. But we're gonna sell this little guy. He is obviously an orange ghost candle. I wouldn't suggest burning him. That would be really sad if you were like, I'm just going to light him on fire. You know what I'm saying? So just maybe for display, but it's totally up to you. We're going to start him at $9 and 20 seconds. He is running in the original packaging. You don't find them like that very often. This was actually really cool. I did not technically find this at Goodwill. It was passed off to me by somebody who watches my videos. They were like, hey, I'm not going to buy this, but you might like it. And I was like, yeah, thank you. Definitely. Oh, yes, pumpkin seeds. I'm a fan, for sure. I'm a fan. I like roasted pumpkin seeds. That's like the one advantage to like scooping out all the guts, and then you get pumpkin seeds. So, Valley Girl Party Poodle, that one is yours. Thank you very much. So no, I'm just running this sale this weekend. I wanted to go live on Thursday, but my mom had some complications with her chemo. She's doing fine now, but it just kind of like threw off my day. It's just like, I feel like for live sales, I have to be on, and I definitely was not on Thursday. So I will be having a sale on Tuesday. I'll do a sale on Tuesday, but no more sales this weekend. All right, so next we have this. So if you remember, this was actually attached to a wreath, and I pried it off the wreath, and lo and behold, it actually has like a little thing that you could put some wire on and hang it. I absolutely love her. She's kind of like a moon, but she's kind of a witch at the same time, and it's just wonderful. Now, I will say her nose did, if you could see here, there's a split in her nose. It did come unattached, and so over the past few days, I clamped it and I put some glue on it, but she seems to be holding pretty well. So we're going to run her just as is, not with the wreath, because I felt like the wreath was just kind of falling apart. But here we go, starting at just $12. And running for 20 seconds if anyone is interested in her. I see Jody's got a bid in, and I appreciate that. She's made of wood. Yeah, it's wood. She is made of wood, and then fabric, obviously, and painted. So she is a wooden witch. And she goes to Jody. Thank you very much. Congrats on that. I thought she was so cool when I saw her. I was a little bit smitten, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, I like her. Absolutely, you're welcome. All right, so let's scroll up to the top. Now, I don't have any more pre-bids, but I'm just gonna start at the top, and if anyone's interested, go ahead and throw a bid at it. So I have this, which was another thing I was gonna keep, but I'm like scrambling to find stuff for the Halloween show, and I was like, you know what? I really don't need this. What I like about it is it kind of reminded me of like Cinderella. Like it's kind of like a princess style pumpkin that you turn into a carriage. You know what I'm saying? Now I do want to point out that there is nothing on the bottom, so you could actually put like the little fairy lights, the little twinkle lights up there, and that's how it was intended. It was actually intended to have some sort of light on the inside. So you could also put one of these candles inside and just make it glow like that. But we are going to run it. Yeah, it had this shoved up in there, but I switched the batteries out and it still didn't work, so I just pried it off the bottom because why not? So we're going to sell it like this. It is going to start at $14 and run for 20 seconds. And it is running. And while it's running, I want to remind everybody out there on Facebook and YouTube to please come and hang out with us on niknax.net. We are doing Halloween for the rest of the night. I'm just the first act. We're going to roll into vintage and vino and go throughout the night. So this is where you want to be. niknax.net. Hopefully you can come on over and hang out with us. And it's going to be an awesome time. We're leaning heavy on the Halloween. Be settled. That is yours. Congratulations. It is definitely a cool piece that I had intended to keep for myself. Another one, you know, I'm like, oh, I need Halloween. I'm just going to start listing stuff that I wanted to keep. But I love that pumpkin. It makes me think of Cinderella, you know? Yay! All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, we have another bid on a girly candle. This guy. So this was in the same bag. It's a little skull. Now, he does have like a little, I don't know if that's necessarily a chunk out of his spider or if the paint or the black just didn't go over the spider's head. And then there's also like a few chunks out of the back, but it is made of wax. It is a candle. And we're going to start it at $4. And there it goes. This is me after. Yeah, I know, right? This is me after chasing Laurel all day. I had to like coax her off of the trampoline to be here with you guys today. And you know that wasn't an easy task. I owe it to my sister for pulling out the candy and being like, hey, Laurel, do you want some candy? And then she came in and I just like scooped her up and I was like, we're going to the car. And then that's how I was able to join you guys today and be here for the launch of the train. Valley Girl Party Poodle. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I will put that right here for you. Yeah, candy for the win. Auntie knows what's up. You know, she's like, this is all right. I got this. I'm going to pull out the candy. And then Laurel had dots for the first time. And not a fan. I think when they were sticking to her teeth, she was like, I'm over this. Because she's like, Mommy, the green is in my teeth. And she was not about it. But if anyone who has had dots before, you know, they like stick all up in your teeth. Yeah, Laurel experienced that today and not a fan. So this is another hobbyist piece. There are no markings or signatures on it. This one's a little weird. There's like glue dripping down the back. I don't know what that was intended for, but got little glue streaks on the back, but otherwise in good condition. Very cute. It reminds me of the ceramics that my aunt used to make. My great aunt used to do these sort of things with the big eyelashes, and so when I find them, it's always a bit of nostalgia thinking about her. Yes, it's adorable, isn't it? Yeah, it's the eyelashes for sure. And again, I judged my hobbyist pieces by the eyes, and they did a pretty decent job on these ones. So if you ever donate hobbyist pieces to Goodwill and I come along, you know I'm going to be judging them. So make sure you do your eyes correctly, okay? All right. Oh, I thought I was about to call that one. I know, right? It's all about the eyes. I'll be at Goodwill and be like, oh, guys, look at this one. This one's creepy. I know the puppy dog eyes. This ghost is like, oh, I wasn't supposed to. I scared somebody. And I also love that there's little patches. Did I tell you guys Laurel wanted to be a ghost this Halloween? I don't know why, but she's convinced she's just going to put a sheet over her head and be a ghost. And I'm like, you know what? That's the best costume idea I've ever heard of. We'll just cut some holes in there and call it a day. Cami, that one is yours. Thank you very much. Congratulations on that. And guess what, guys? That brings us to $4.15. That brings us to 4:15. So if you're out there on Facebook or YouTube, please come on over to Niknax.net. We would love to have you. It's going to be an awesome event. And if you're not really into Halloween, we have other sales happening as well. But we're putting the focus on Halloween tonight with our Spooky Speedy Saturday, 15-minute time slots, all into the evening. And we would love to have you. So it's niknax.net. And I'm going to sign off. Thank you all for being here and for hanging out with me. Hopefully you can come over and support the community, but we are 1 minute late, and I'm a stickler about being late for these raids. So we're going to head over to Vintage and Vino. Please give Tara some love, and I will see all of you guys